Hi guys, hope everyone is well. Hopefully this will be a quick video. This has kind of been a busy couple of weeks for me. I've been here, there, and everywhere. But anyway, I wanted to share with you some of my finds. And what this one is estate finds, and there's not a whole lot of them. I went to my very first estate sale a few weeks ago and got a few things and actually spent more money than I intended, but it's all vintage, so it's all good. But anyway, I wanted to share those with you. Also, I wanted to follow up with my last video. I shampooed my hair this week, brought it back to its natural state. The last video, it was flat ironed, blow dried and flat ironed by my hairstylist and cut. This is my handiwork. I'm not really sure what's going on here in the front. I'm thinking maybe I've got heat damage, or I got too many grays and it's just wiry. I don't know what. But the rest of it, I don't know if you can see, is really curly. I like how curly it is. Got a really good curl pattern. I'm really excited about it. But for some reason in the front, I just got this. It's just kind of laying there. I don't know what's going on. Any of you natural hair guys, gals that are subscribing, if you guys have any insight as to what's going on here, please let me know. I actually just got done doing an apogee treatment. I'm doing the two-step, the protein thing, and it's actually better because before it was just, it was boofy and hard and brittle. So I've done an apogee treatment. I've actually got some Jamaican lime and mango coiling curl cream on it right now. So we'll see how that works. But my hair gets really dry. Anyway, deviation, back on the trail. I wanted to show you guys my estate finds that I found. So I'm going to start with this one right here. It's red. I'm going to guess it's probably, well, it's got a metal zipper, so no, it's probably 1950s at least. But I don't know what kind of fabric this is. It's kind of got that crepe paper look to it. You know how crepe paper's all kind of got those kind of small waves in it and that crinkly. And it kind of has that sound, but I know that's because of the satin up underneath it. But I don't know whether this is silk. I don't know whether this is a poly. I don't know exactly what this is, but I really like the color. I like the way it's made. This is the front. It zippers on the side. Hooks in the back, and then has this little hooks. There are 3 hooks, and then it ties to a little bow in the back. So very pretty. It was $15. I got it for $7.50. I went the last day when everything was half off, so I was pleasantly surprised. They had really neat things. They had a really cute 1940s wool and fur coat, but the fur on the coat was shedding, and I was like, not. So I passed on that. I was very disappointed that it wasn't in better condition, but anyway. Next thing I got is a debutante. Well, I guess that's probably the department in the department store. This came from the debutante department of Julius Garfinkel and Company, which is a store that I know no longer exists. At least I don't think it still exists in D.C. Anybody who lives in the area, if you can tell me if it exists or not, but I don't think it does. I'm not sure. It was originally $15. I got it for $7.50. I really like the tie. I like red. Red is one of my favorite colors. For some reason, I don't know why, I like red. You know, red shoes, red handbags, red hats, that kind of stuff. Another one that came from Julius Garfinkel and Company, it's probably from the 1950s or 60s. More than likely 60s. Is this blue, and I really like this cobalt blue color with the white buttons. It's actually missing a button, but I figure I can. Won't be a vintage one, but I can find a white button that will satisfactorily replace this. It was also $7.50, and then I got this all rayon velvet 2-piece outfit, sleeveless. with the Bolero jacket. And according to the label in the jacket, it's all rayon and it's by the Specialty House Inc. So I'm not sure if that's the fabric or the name of the company that made the dress. It's in really good shape. No wear or anything. And that's one of the things you actually have to look out for with velvet is wear. You know, you're going to get crinkles. It does have crinkles. I can see, you know, where it's been pushed in like that, it's got crinkles. But it's not overly shiny. It's in really good shape. Because sometimes when you can take velvet to the dry cleaners, you come back and it's shiny. It means they've put too high heat on it and they've scorched the fabric. And so it never looks the same. The next thing I got, and I'm pretty sure this is from the 1940s, just because it's got the shoulder pads in it and the cap sleeves, and just from my experience of watching old movies, this reminds me of a vintage outfit. But it's just solid black. I was going to say what fabric, and it just went that fast out of my mind. But very pretty. It's got the sequins, and it's got the original belt. I paid $15 for it, and it's got these little... I'm drawing a blank on all my words to tell you guys. But it's got a peplum skirt around it, and then kind of a little, almost like a bow type thing. But what I'm really excited about was, this was attached to the outfit. And at first I thought it was one of the crazy shoulder pad thing. I'm like, what in the heck is this? It was like attached to the shoulder pad like this. Well, it's a caplet, like a little small cap hat that you would put toward the front of your head. And then what I'm excited about is it actually has the original hairpins, hat pins that go into it. And there's a spot back here in the back where it's been marked, you know, where people have worn it. And I'm not going to stick those in because I've stuck myself a couple of times when I took those out trying to get them back in. But anyway, I paid $15 for that. And then the last piece of clothing I got is this really pretty brocade. It's very heavy. It's also got some kind of lining in it. I'm sorry, for some reason I'm just drawing a blank on fabrics today, but cotton fabric, kind of a muslin, like a really heavy muslin, kind of almost like feed sack type material that's lined in it to kind of give it some weight so that it kind of, I guess, doesn't flop too much, but it's got some stiffness to it. It's made by, the label on it says Parade of New York. And it was $20 originally, and I got it for $10. So those are the items that I got. And then I actually got this vintage Coach handbag. And how I know it's vintage is because it's one of those ones that has a label in it, but it says that it's made in New York. And I don't think this is hardly, if any, been used at all. I was looking at it. It's very, very clean inside. You know how you can tell when some purses have been used, you know, some more than others. This one I don't think has been used. Just the fact of the outside, it's got a little stain here at the bottom. But just the fact of the outside and the tag is in pretty good condition. You know, there's no, like, bending down here, you know, of the fabric like that type of stuff, and even on the sides. So it's been taken very good care of if it has been used. So that's actually it for my estate sale finds. I do have some thrift store stuff that I do have. Hopefully I will get around to it, and there's a lot of it. I actually kind of hit the jackpot thrifting this week. I got some hats and some other stuff, some summer stuff. I'm trying to think. There may be a couple of transition pieces, not necessarily winter, no coats. So no coats this time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my estate sale find. If you have any questions or comments, please post them at the bottom. If you have any ideas, I haven't forgotten. I need to get on the gear. Somebody had requested, and it's been months ago, to see. I have vintage handbags. I have vintage everything. But I have a lot of vintage things. I just like vintage, period. I have vintage jewelry, a little bit of vintage jewelry, not a lot, but vintage hats, vintage hats, vintage hats, vintage handbags. This is one. I've actually had this one for years. I have been in Washington, D.C. in the Washington, D.C. area for 15 years now, and I had this before. I got this where I grew up at, when I moved out. So I've had this for more than 15 years, so we know this is old. But anyway, I will hopefully get around to making the vintage purse collection vintage purse collection video in the near future. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please post them at the bottom. And I'm really excited that I have 20 subscribers. Every time I get some new ones, hopefully I'll make an opportunity to say thank you guys for subscribing. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a great weekend or a great week whenever this gets posted. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!